If there's one thing I can do at a client's house, it's to make sure the entranceway is nice and neat. Because the last thing I want to do is have a visit at a client's, clean up, and have them walk in immediately to a messy space. So I did a quick sweep, straighten out the shoes, and we are done. Now we're off to the living room. I have 3 hours to straighten out and clean up every space in this home, so let's get started. And we're done. Just like that. I wish. But the reality of it is, these things take time, and not everyone has this time available. Or if they do, they have, an hour to clean up when there's 3 hours worth of work to do. So you're basically taking, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back kind of deal. So it's really hard to get caught up, which is why I totally understand why housekeepers and cleaners are so valuable to families who don't have the time or the energy to do this. And fair enough. School has started, and I've definitely noticed many of the homes that I deal with have been hit hard with the stress of that. That, or their houses are in utter disarray because they just had their kids home for a whole summer. Joy. After all the toys were sorted and put away, it was time to deal with 3 baskets of laundry, which were folded and also put away to the bedrooms. Now it is on to the next space, the kitchen. I'm so surprised at how messy kitchens can get in less than 24 hours. I clean my kitchen so much, and I hate it so much. And while yes, many will argue just clean up as you go, it doesn't work for everyone. I could be just about to clean up after a meal when suddenly my toddler says, "Hey, I pooed," and you're like, "Where?" At which point that becomes the obvious priority, and then something else comes up, and voila, it's the end of the day, and you did not clean up after yourself. Oh no! I personally find it way more manageable and less mentally taxing to just do a end of the day clean or even a Sunday reset rather than 5-minute tidies constantly throughout the day so that it's kept up. Now that the kitchen's cleaned up and dishes washed, I can move on to the dining room. I like to focus at one room at a time instead of everything as a whole, because obviously that can become overwhelming. It does bite me in the butt sometimes because I'll finish, say, the kitchen and wash all the dishes, then I'll move on to the next room, find some more dirty dishes. It's a little less streamlined, I guess. Turn off. Children's rooms are my absolute favorite. I don't know, it's just something about sorting toys and things like that. And especially with this particular toddler, I know that he loves when I come by and clean up his space. This parent is in the middle of redoing wardrobes and closets, so I'm not too sure where all this laundry is going, so I'm going to fold it and just put it up neatly to be dealt with by her. My son has something in common with this one. He also loves monster trucks, and I accidentally ordered 2 of these outfits, so I'm going to leave this here as a gift. I'm down to my final half hour of this 3-hour clean, and it's on to the bathroom. I always find it interesting when someone does want to comment and complain about the mess that they are witnessing being cleaned, when it is literally being cleaned up and proactively being taken care of. So what if it's not the homeowner doing it and it's hired help? The homeowner hired help. They are taking that step because clearly they too are not happy with the way things are. So realistically, we should be praising these individuals, in my opinion. This family is also big fans of Disney, so I found another gift that I thought would come in handy because their toothbrushes are usually just all over the counter. I did clean the toilet. I didn't get to the shower or the secondary counter space, unfortunately, because we are out of time here at the 3-hour mark. I have things to do, places to be. And it's so hard because even after a successful clean like this, I still think about all the things that I didn't do. I didn't get to put away the laundry. I didn't empty the dishwasher. I didn't put away the dishes that I hand washed. I didn't wash the shower, and so on. But overall, it is so much better.